Hello, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Yeah, I got a couple of battles to play before we actually start fighting the Italians, because war broke out this turn. That means fighting won't actually take place until next turn. So, let's start off with a 1v1. Steer class versus Ernst class. Now, unlike the battle in last episode, this ship has 11-inch guns with quite a bit more penetration at range than the 10-inch guns. We had them acquired. But they went invisible. I think I'm just gonna go in. Because of the weather, actually fighting them at range seems to not be possible because I can't spot them at range. No, yeah, AP. Selected it on its own. There we go, that's the flooding. So let's see here. Yeah, most of your torpedoes have blown off. I think it's gonna sink. Yeah. It sank. Well, let's find the transport. It took quite a bit of damage doing that. But at least it was quick. Yeah, if the weather had been nicer, I'm pretty sure I could have done quite a bit of damage at range. And yeah, I think this transport is gonna sink too. There we go. Alright. And one more, two more convoy battles. König Wilhelms versus Frederick Class, Ernst, a DD, and 10 transports. Also a bunch of DDs. Most of them are not mine. So yeah, these are the recently refit Wilhelms with the Mark 5s. See, ISIS, you can just follow. And these DDs, I'm just gonna send you home. "24-second reload with a 14-inch gun." That is pretty wild. And lots of pen, even at that range. So, are we gonna see any flash fires this time? Yeah, there we go. That's the flash fires. Predictable. Like, even an old battlecruiser with limited by the kind of tower technology available to the hull, with Mark 5 guns and Gen 3 radar. Very much a dangerous customer. Okay, let's actually switch targets, because that battleship is kind of angled. Is that actually a DD? No, that is the heavy cruiser. It was a heavy cruiser. Yeah, it's angled, but deck penetrations should be possible. At 30 kilometers, 51 inches of deck pen. Mulch. Main deck 8.3, so that's like 20 inches effective. There goes some more flooding. It's under control, but at least it tells me I can cause flooding doing this. And that should be the DD, I think. It was either a DD or a light cruiser. And here are the transports. Yeah, now it's flooding. Actually, let's get the DD first, because it's probably gonna run off as soon as the battleship is sunk. Got the DD. Back to the battleship. Which is now sinking. Now it's sinking. And just the transports left. Yeah, this is a pretty big convoy. I already forgotten how many transports there were supposed to be in this convoy. It seems like quite a few. Target one each. one left. Unless there are more up ahead. There are not. That was all of them. 10 transports. It's a decent sized convoy. We got one more convoy battle. Merkatz class. Only a single transport though. And we're fighting a bigger Pilates class battleship this time. But even if it's a bigger ship with bigger guns, I see them explode quite often. Let's get the thumbnail shot. Maybe not the most unique thumbnail, but it's something. Actually, heavy cruiser. Am I spotting the convoy? The single transport? Yeah, there it is. So, are we gonna see this battleship explode? 18 kilometers out. Kinda close. Flash fire. There we go. Called it! Mikkel, you can just bug off, I guess. No need for the heavy cruiser to be here when it's not really doing anything effective. Took one hit, but it was blocked. Kind of worried about torpedoes. So I know it's got some. Has not launched. Just underwater tubes, so it doesn't have the angle. Surrendered, actually. Just completely overwhelmed by the rate of fire from my two battlecruisers. And just the ambush left. 4 DDs, only one of which is mine, and it's an old Z-27. Like these two Nervion class DDs. Probably be better off if, it sounds cruel, but probably be better off if they just got sunk, actually. So the random mission generator doesn't keep putting them in my battles. What I'm gonna do is just auto-resolve this and see what happens. I didn't want this to sink. That was one of the last Venezuelan ships. But there's nothing left to do this turn. We're gonna jump into 1949 and get some battles with the Italian Navy. Probably gonna send the Bismarcks into actually I want to send these into the Black Sea and the Bismarcks into the central Mediterranean. That way I have at least 100,000 tons sitting in the Black Sea ready to invade, or at least start an invasion of Romania, if the Austrians actually manage to take it. Yeah, this might be exciting. Blockade of Austria-Hungary by German Empire has ceased. Okay. German Empire blockades Austria-Hungary. Okay. So which is it? 16 billion? I mean, I think I can afford some financial aid to the needy. Submarine. Submarine. Well, let's see what kind of fight we're getting. Here we go. One Merkatz, two König Wilhelms, Galatea class battlecruiser. We've seen that before. We've actually used it. It's the super fast one, 41.8 knots. Lepanto class battlecruiser, 40 knots. Impressive. Gaeta class heavy cruiser, also quite impressive speed. And 40 knot light cruiser. Okay. So we're going fast today. Let's see how it goes. My DDs. Again, one of them is not even mine. Again, just gonna send them home. Muckenbergo, you are a Merkatz class, you are fast. You should not be held back by these old battlecruisers. Shame about the fog, that is quite annoying. See, how far out are they? We've spotted the enemy. These are almost out of ammo because they fired off so many shells last turn. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sink all of these ships. But I think I'm gonna be able to sink that one. We are out of AP already. At least from von der Tann. Moltke still has plenty of ammo left. The Italians have some ludicrously fast ships. Thought my Merkatz class was fast, at 39 knots. But the Galatea class is a full 3 knots faster. There you go, we're getting the flooding hits. That's great, that's gonna slow them down. Inch. See, are these identified yet? They are. So that's the Lepanto class. That's not a lot of armor. That is very, very lightly armored. Super heavy shells, TNT 3, Cordite 2, RDF, Gen 1 radar, Mark 3 13s. I think this is older than the other class. This one. Mark 4 12-inch guns. A little bit more armor, Gen 2 radar. think we're gonna be able to sink some of these. Do you guys have torpedoes? You do not. You do not. That's nice. At least one thing I don't have to worry about. Standard bulkheads. That is a very cheap battlecruiser. Like, yeah, it's got some... that is an all or nothing armor scheme, if I ever saw one. It's actually very modern, I would say. What is this? A light cruiser? Probably. It's got torpedoes. Furia. Oh yeah, we are out of AP on Mückenberger. But with this kind of armor, HE might work. I mean, the main belt and the deck is actually pretty good. The main belt is really not bad for the kind of ranges it is fighting at. It's just the fore and aft belt just not existing, or the fore and aft decks, or the superstructure. But the fore and aft belt don't really cover that much of the ship. So it can take pens to those areas all day without sinking. It's the main belt and deck I have to get through to actually sink it. Kind of, yeah, Correct 2, TNT 3. Turret armor. Oh yeah, you don't have any turret armor. You're out of ammo. It's down to the Moltke. Which still has plenty of ammo left. Let's go with AP. To actually get through that main deck. Come on, Moltke, let's go hunt. I know they're faster, but with that amount of damage taken, I'm not sure if that's still the case. Oh yeah, of course, Muckenberger was the one actually spotting. Yeah, let's end it. So we sunk one battlecruiser, badly damaged another, and a heavy cruiser. That was the first one that got sunk. It's not a bad start, but it's not like truly epic. Alright. Here we go. San Antonio di Padova class, which is armed with 12 14.1 inch guns, moderate top speed of 28.7. So whether or not this is a good ship kind of depends on what kind of 14-inch guns those are. If they are Mark IIIs, then I dare say they are kind of outdated. Regina class heavy cruiser, 38 knots. Beirand class heavy cruiser, 39 knots. And some pretty fast light cruisers, and a single DD. On our side, we got the new Brunhilde and Barbarossa, the new Kaiserin Augusta class heavy cruisers, Stralsund class light cruisers. So we're gonna see how these work in an actual kind of big fleet battle, and some DDs that will probably just get sent home. But that is for the next episode. We've had a little taste of battle with the Italians. A little appetizer, if you will. And here it looks like we're getting the main course. Goodbye, and take care.